Good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome to Unity of Ocala. Today we begin the Advent season with bringing in the light. Throughout this service, I invite you to listen for the one thought, the one idea that touches your heart and helps you grow this light within. Let us pray. As we enter this sacred season of Advent, let us be aware that even though life is full of challenges, this is the time to claim our power. This is the time to trust every moment as an opportunity to practice hope, to use every experience as an opportunity to bring forth the divine. Let us open our eyes and our vision, our minds and our wisdom, our hearts and our love, to see the good and the blessings, hope and God's love in all people and situations, no matter how they appear. Right here, right now. This is how we acknowledge God's presence within us and our life. And so it is. The announcements for today. If you would like to reserve a seat for next Sunday's service, please sign up at the rear of the sanctuary. You can sign up today or sign up using our online reservation form. We are now taking online reservations through the month of December. The lovely poinsettia in front of the podium was donated by Shirley Long in memory of our beloved Jose Fernandez. Poinsettias were a favorite of his, and he always got them for us to decorate during the holidays. Any other announcements? Yes, Shirley.
Yes, I have two. The first one is the art class for this Wednesday is canceled due to Reverend Lori's emergency. We don't know what the situation is at home, so we don't want to put that stress upon her. And the second is, on your tables, you'll see little ornaments that are laying around. If you would like, after the service, we'd love for you to go pick up a couple of them and go put them on our tree.
Thank you, Shirley. So the art class this week, Wednesday, is canceled, and there's decorations on the table for us to help decorate this beautiful tree.
I have one.
Yes, Jean?
Just to note that the prayer box is at the very back of the sanctuary on the table, so please feel free to put your prayers in there. We pray over them for 30 days here, and then we send them off to Silent Unity at our mothership.
Thank you, Jean. Yes, Debbie?
I'm out of the loop, so I don't know what's going on with Reverend Lori, but sometime during the service, would you take some time so we can all pray for her?
She had an emergency with her husband. He's in the hospital. As far as I know, he's okay. We're just observing and watching, but I can talk to you afterwards.
Yeah, and if we can just send a prayer away together, that would be awesome.
So as we hold our loved ones and our family in prayer throughout this service, we'll hold our Reverend and her husband for the situation they're going through at this time.
And his name is Nick, if you want to reference him by name.
So at this time, let us listen to and enjoy this beautiful music video.
is taken in pure faith, and I am stronger every moment, every day. My mind is willing and my heart is open wide. I trust my instincts and let Spirit be my guide. I vow to live a life that's real and pure and free, as I continue walking in this mystery. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith, and I am grateful every moment, every day. There may be walls, there may be roadblocks in my way, but I can choose to take a higher path each day. And now I know that what I thought was safe and sound was only habit and regret that held me down. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith, and I am kinder every moment, every day, and I'm more loving every moment, every day. I will surrender every moment, every day.
In your heart, join me in proclaiming and owning unity's foundational principle. There is only one power, one presence, active in the universe and in my life, God the good, omnipotent. And when we live this principle, and when we walk our talk, we are a thriving spiritual community, here to inspire one another to realize God's love. Centered in the Spirit of God, we see peace, love, and abundance in an awakening world. The daily word for today, Sunday, November 29th, 2020, is faith. And the affirmation is, my faith lights my path and guides my way. As Advent season begins, my thoughts turn to faith. I believe in my capacity to be hopeful, assured, and strengthened as I embark on this journey of faith. Faith keeps me open to discovering reasons to have hope, even when I do not yet see any evidence for my hopefulness. Faith gives me assurance that my indwelling divinity will lead me to accomplish all that I set out to achieve. Faith fortifies me with the necessary strength to transcend my limited human knowledge, allowing the divine divine wisdom to guide my thoughts and actions. I believe in good things to come. And I believe in my ability to bring those things into manifestation. I am grateful for the gift of faith. A reading from Romans, chapter 15, verse 13. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace in believing, so that you may abound in hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. Now let us listen to and enjoy this music video.
Feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. Right here, right now. Right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I When I pray, I feel my soul go deeper, my soul go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my soul go deeper, my soul go deeper into my God. Right here, right now. Right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my love go deeper, my love go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my love go deeper, my love go deeper into my God. Right here, right now. Right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray.
As we carry the light from the Christ candle to the Advent wreath. Let us carry the light throughout Advent, and ever so gently let us grow this light and this divine presence within us. And now let's ever so gently come into the stillness for our meditation. And let's bring that stillness deeper inside. This is a sacred space, so breathe it in. And whatever you were doing this morning before you came here, just breathe it out and let it go. All the thoughts, anything lingering, anything still hanging around in your mind from this morning, just breathe it out, let it go. And bring your focus inside your heart. Go deeper into something more. This is a sacred space. Breathe it in. And whatever you plan to do after you leave here today, breathe it out and let that go. And return to your heart space. And go deeper into something richer. This is a sacred space that you're in. Breathe it in and breathe out any hesitation. Breathe out any resistance and uncertainty. Just let it go. And go deeper into something finer. Deeper into this sacred space. Imagine a cloud, a beautiful, comforting light that is close by. And invite it to come to you. Just say to it, here I am. Here I am. And allow yourself to be open to receive it. And imagine yourself standing in this brilliant light, so soft, so gentle, comforting, reassuring. Feel the love all around you. Allow yourself to receive it. Take it in. Gently, ever so gently, breathe in this divine love. And let it wash through you from head to toe. And imagine that you can wrap yourself up in this light. Wrap yourself up in this love. As if it were your favorite blanket. And it's all yours. You can have as much of it as you want. As many layers as you want. Over and over again, wrap yourself up in the divine light, divine love, hugging you, holding you, right here, right now. Allow yourself to be totally embraced, totally absorbed in this love, in this light. No thoughts, no words are necessary. In this silence, ever so gently, allow yourself to experience something more, something deeper, something richer, something finer. You are deep inside the one power and the one presence in the universe and in your life. Here is your sanctuary of peace, wholeness, healing, prosperity, loving relationships. Allow yourself to feel that abundance and well-being. In this sacred space, envision what you need, what you want for yourself. If it's physical healing, see yourself whole and complete. Be mindful of how good that feels. If it's financial abundance, see yourself enjoying whatever you need and want from that abundance. If it's a loving and loyal partner in your life, see yourself happy and excited to be with a special someone. See your ideas, your plans, your desires fulfilled and satisfied, just the way you want. Enjoy how that looks, how that feels. Remind yourself that all is well and getting better every day in every way. Remind yourself, I am blessed. I am one with love. Ever so gently, when you're ready, take a deep breath in. Allow yourself to recharge your body, awaken your mind, enliven your spirit. And now give thanks for this experience and whatever words you want to use deep within your heart. Take your time. When you're ready, take that deep breath in, and as you breathe out, gently bring your consciousness back to this room, ever so gently, when you're ready. Come back to this room, feeling wonderfully revitalized, feeling that reconnection with your divine source. And so it is. Today we are entering Advent with hope. The grace and gratitude of our Thanksgiving celebrations, they were a perfect setup for Advent. They are a wonderful lead-in to the sacred season because practicing gratitude helps us create a positive outlook. And from that positive perspective comes hope. And today, on the first Sunday of Advent, the first candle lit in our Advent wreath symbolizes hope. Hope helps us look beyond the outer circumstances, beyond the appearances, and leads us to trust the indwelling Spirit, to inspire us to find good in the midst of all situations. Poet Henry David Thoreau reminds us that it's not what you look at that matters, it's what you see. And in his fabulous book, Practical Metaphysics, A New Insight in Truth, Eric Butterworth writes, we've lived out at the circumference, out in the human experience. However, in metaphysical insight, we realize there is a depth within us. There's something more involved in life. You can't actually understand life by appearances at the circumference. Just like you can never really know who you are by looking at yourself in a mirror. There's always something more, something deeper, something richer, something finer. Some of us at times may have a prayer life or meditation practice that seems to be out at the circumference, out in human experience. And we're busy putting in our time, going to a small gathering of people, participating at our church, doing our spiritual reading. However, do we actually understand what we are doing? Do we realize that to allow ourselves to experience God, we need to pause and put the book aside. We need to let the thoughts from those pages take us deeper into something more, something richer, something finer. Do we realize that to allow ourselves to experience God, we need to be still and listen to the words we're reading? Be still and listen to the message we're hearing. Be still and let ourselves go deeper into something more. This is the example that Mary gives us during Advent, becoming still and reflective, pondering all these things in our heart, trusting in the source of all that is to lead us into deeper and richer experiences of that divine love. Again, poet Ralph Waldo Emerson, what lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny, tiny, tiny matters compared to what lies within us. What lies behind us, our past. What lies before us, our future. Tiny matters compared to the divine essence that lives within us. It can be 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there. It can happen the moment we look out the window and we see the sun come streaming through the trees. Of course, down here in Florida, you can see the rain streaming through the sunlight coming down to the trees too, which is awesome. We can see the moon lighting up the clouds at night, listening to the birds chirping and chattering and twittering away, hearing a child giggle and laugh, looking at a picture of someone we dearly love, maybe someone we miss. In that moment, stay there. Let yourself fall deeper into that stillness and beauty that's calling you. Let it memorize you for as long as it lasts, because thoughts and words are not necessary. Just let yourself slide into the peace, slide into the joy of it. And that's how you drift into something more, something deeper, something richer, something finer. And when it's over, thank God for that very sacred experience, for those precious moments of this intimate encounter. Back in the 90s, when I could walk a whole lot faster than I can now, back when I lived out in the countryside, I walked down the country lane between the woodlands and the farm fields, the cattle grazing out there in the distance and the wheat growing by the road. Back then, God and I walked in a very special way. There was a pace and a rhythm to my walking, something my body and nervous system could do by itself, while my mind and my heart went deeper into something more. And I felt a presence with me as real as if at any moment I could look next to me or behind me and actually see somebody there. Just letting go of thinking, letting go of thoughts, inviting in the presence that I could feel. Something wonderful happened. I felt like I was walking inside a big bubble, and the bubble was God. It was holding me up, wrapping me around with the most awesome love and light. For sure, my feet were on the ground. I was walking in that rhythm, in that pace, just enough to release my mind and my heart, to be dancing in the air, turning somersaults in the air, enjoying that joy and that bliss, that togetherness with the divine. We don't have to go looking for God, we know that. You know, God's already here with us at all times, all places, in all ways. However, if being out in nature helps you become more aware of God's presence, go there, do that, on a lakefront, on the beach, out in the woodland, out in the garden. And for those of you, and we know you're out there, for those of you who like to drive off into the wilderness for several hours or a whole weekend, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So even if it's only sitting under a tree in your yard, or sitting next to a plant on your porch, we got the call. The call that says, come apart for a while. Come and spend some time with me. Let's go deeper. And from the way it feels inside, we know it's God calling. And we don't have to wait for God to make time for us, because God's always here, right now, for each of us. However, if a certain time of day works better for you to find that stillness, if there's a better time for you to make time for yourself, then honor that. And we can't get it wrong, folks. We can't get it wrong. Desire and intention will get us where we want to go, as long as we have some idea of where we're going, into that something more, that something deeper. From out of the depths of our prayer life, out of the depths of our reflection, our meditation, our mindfulness, our affirmations, we bring forth the gift and the grace of hope to help us every experience, seeing that experience, working through that experience as an opportunity to give birth to more of the divine, to see the good and the blessings, to see the light and the love of God already here in all people, in all situations, no matter how they appear. So let's dig deep. Let's dig deep inside ourselves during this Advent season and connect to this consciousness of the divine that is with us wherever we go. So wherever we are, God is. And like Mary, during this Advent season, let's ponder these things in our heart until the divine presence within us reveals even more of the goodness in all that is, and lights us up with a deeper vision and a stronger hope for ourselves and others. Namaste. Now we're going to bless our tithes and love offerings. So ever so gently, if you would hold your gift in your hand. And here's our blessing. Divine love flowing in and through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And I am grateful. There are donation envelopes in the container in the center of the table. You can pick one up now or after the service. And you can leave your donation in the center, in the cups in the center of the table. They'll be picked up later on. Thank you for your generosity. And we want to dedicate these gifts in service to our mission as a community of inspiring ourselves and others to realize God's love. And so it is. So now let's close with our beautiful prayer for protection. Oh, I'm sorry, we got a beautiful song message to listen to and to enjoy.
Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Everything I've ever done, everything I've ever seen, everything I've lost or won, everything I've ever dreamed has brought me here to the present moment, here to a new beginning, here, and I'm seeing life so clearly now. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. 'Cause here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of love. Get ready, my soul. Get ready, my soul.
Let us close with our prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us, and the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Thank you. Awesome. So good.
Is this the tree we put the ball on?